Okay, I'm actually live. That's so crazy. Okay, let me just make sure everything is working properly. Okay, I think we're good to go. Sick. I think we are officially live on TikTok as well, which is actually pretty sick. The fact that I'm live on all these feels really good. Heck yeah. Alright, cool. So there we go. Not sure how it's going to work in terms of comments and stuff, but whatever. We shall see how it works. Hopefully it works well. Yeah. That's huge. That is such a nice. It's so convenient. So that does that. I have this pop out. That. Sick, bruv. Absolutely sick. And I can see if it actually pops up over here. Alright, cool. Not sure how this all works, but we're just testing it all out. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how this all works. We're testing this all out. What a test. Good afternoon. What's up, Lay? How are you? Hope you're doing all right today. All right. Back to placing slime blocks. My hands are freezing. I don't know why. They feel clammy too. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but that's what's happening at the moment. My head itches. All right. Any, mini, money, mo. Catch a tiger by the toe. Place a slime before letting it go. This is what we do until we lose our minds. Okay, and then 1, 2, 3. We walk over here and do the same thing. Just a never-ending process. But we are super close to being done. I cannot wait. Cannot wait until I finish this. I need it in my life. Boom. There we go. Rinse and repeat. My hand hurts. All right, there we go. Bum 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 bum. I got plenty of slime. Tons of slime. So you also have to break all the obsidian pillars, probably. So I don't know yet. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna have to at least get rid of part of them. I haven't decided if I want to keep like the upper parts of the pillars for the build. But I know I'm gonna have to get rid of the bottom half because I want slime underneath. I'm pretty sure that I have to get rid of the pillars because of the design that I'm putting on to the actual slime blocks. And so if I want to be able to see the entire design, then yeah, I'm gonna have to get rid of the pillars. So I'm pretty sure that's what I'm gonna do. But I'm pretty, like, I've heard that it takes somewhere around 30 hours to mine out all of the pillars. So I'm not really looking forward to that, but, you know, it is what it is. I kind of signed up for all this, you know what I mean? Granted. I don't know. It's a work in progress. The build that I have in mind, I have an idea if I keep the pillars, and then I have an idea without the pillars, but I'm probably gonna go with the idea without the pillars. It just, in my mind, makes more sense to have those gone. But only time shall tell. Because after I place all the slime, I gotta get rid of the island, and then the pillars, and then put the design on the slime. I don't know. That's kind of... At least obsidian is useful. That is true, but I also have a bartering farm, so I already have more obsidian than I know what to do with. But yeah, I mean, I'll add that to... I'll add all these... As much of this to my build, or to my inventory, my stock of obsidian. It kind of makes sense to just keep it. Maybe there will be a day where I use the obsidian again. I'm not 100% sure yet. We shall see how things go. You know what I mean? Alright. I mean, other than, like, nether portals, I mean, I guess obsidian is useful for, like, certain, like, explosive things. Like, I can protect the end portal and stuff like that. If I ever decide to use a TNT duper here. Like I said, only time will tell. I may use obsidian in the actual mega build that I'm doing here. Maybe. I don't know. I really gotta fix, or like, I guess, dial in exactly what I'm doing with the mega build, or like the design of everything. I have a general idea of what I want to do, but I haven't really taken the time to solidify the idea. You know what I mean? It is a work in progress. I'll say that. But putting all the slime in has given me time to kind of develop some ideas about what I want to do, you know what I mean? Step by step, that's all you can do. I do find it impressive when other creators like have a full-blown idea and they've like have every detail kind of taken care of. My brain just doesn't operate like that. I kind of wing it, which probably isn't the best thing because it does take me forever to make a video, but whatever. It's how I enjoy playing Minecraft, you know? And what's the fun of playing Minecraft if you don't get to play it, or any game for that matter, if you don't get to play it the way you want to, right? Kind of defeats the purpose of playing video games, in my personal opinion. Bum 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 bum. We'll just walk around. We'll just walk around. Alright, and stop. Dude, look at this. This is crazy looking. It's nothing amazing, right? Like, there's nothing crazy about it. It's just slime blocks, but like, it's so many slime blocks that it blows my mind. It gets me really excited about the future of this area. Oh, I'm out. Okay. This way. Bum 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 bum. Ba-dum bum 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 bum. I'm so sad though. We're like at the tail end of all my slime. That's the final shulker box. That's just crazy. I really wish I didn't die with all that other slime, but whatever. It is what it is. Just look at how small the square is now. It's taken so long to get to this point. Oh my gosh. There's a little piece of me that's kind of disgusted with myself. Just a tiny piece of me. But then there's a piece of me that's like super, super proud. Because it is such a large area, you know what I mean? Can you show a view of the platform? That would be cool. Yeah, give me a second. Let's go check out the platform from like, I don't know, up here or something. Alright. Look at that. Dude, that is insane. Look at it. It doesn't even seem real. It is such a large area. That is so freaking insane. I know, right? It's ridiculous. That's my favorite part, though. The bounce is my favorite part. Without a shadow of a doubt, that is my favorite part about this whole thing. I think something like this just goes to show you, like, what you can do in Minecraft. And then, like, in general, like, what you can do if you just spend a little bit of time. Obviously, this wasn't a little bit of time, but, like, consistent time working on anything, really. Now, you may not become a professional or the best in the world at any one thing, but, like, if you just spend the time working on something, whether that is, like, school or, you know, if you're really into sports, if you're really into drawing or whatever it is, if you just spend the time and dedicate time regularly, it doesn't have to be every day, but regularly, it just shows how far you can go. What you can actually accomplish. Which I think is so cool. Oh no, no, don't. Oh, let's keep it going. 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 I wonder if this is what it feels like to be on Nickelodeon and, like, get slimed or whatever it is that they do. Tanny, you're placing 3 by 3 by 19 by 3 blocks. Tanny, I'm not good at math. I don't know what you're quite literally speaking a different language to me. Just a completely different language. But I'm gonna take it and say, yes, you are correct. Again, I don't know. Math is not my thing. I just be out here playing some blocks, you know what I mean? Froggy, what's up? Welcome back, Froggy. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How are you doing today? I hope you're doing all right. Wow. Math is your marriage? Math is your thing. Okay. What is it about math that you love? One. There's two. And there's three. I just struggled with math when they started adding letters. And then everything became infinite, and it's like, no, there's a number here, and then in between these numbers there's a number, and then in between these numbers there's a number, and I'm like, dog, what? Just math itself? Well, I guess it's in your name, so that makes sense. I'm glad that you love math. I'm glad there are people out there that are like you that love math, because me, I don't get it. I just figured out how to record from your Xbox. Heck yeah. Doesn't it feel good when you figure something out? I love it. X equals 5, x plus x equals 10. Like, that makes sense. That makes sense to me, but it's like taking formulas and then adding numbers and then adding letters, and then what I always hated about math in school was the problems that we practice in class were 1,000 times easier than anything that was on the test or on homework, right? And it also irritated me that like they would throw in random numbers and random stuff that didn't apply to any of the stuff that I needed, right? And the only reason that bothered me is because in real life, like, you don't go to, let's say, like a grocery store and they give you, like, I don't know, you look at ketchup and it's like, it's $5 for the ketchup, right? And then, but they don't have like 5 other numbers that are like, that have nothing to do with the price of the ketchup. You know, you get the information that you need. Now you'll be making a Let's Play. Congratulations. I hope you kill it. Should be a lot of fun. Like, that is the only thing that always irritated me about math in school, is like, why are we adding extra stuff? Just give me the information and let me plug it in. I understand you need, like, I get the practice of like being able to differentiate between different things of information, and or maybe you have all the information and they're just looking for like one answer. I don't know. It always confused me. I was really, really bad about that. Pulling like the information that I needed from like different problems, I was not good at that at all. I was poopy sticks at it. But if that's your thing and you're good at it, heck yeah, dude. Kenny, I have no idea what those are. I don't know if I actually need help at all. Because I don't know what you're talking about. If there's anything that I actually need help with, it would be staying sane after placing all these slime blocks and after collecting all these slime blocks. That's actually what I need help with. Not losing my mind and not questioning if I'm mentally okay. You know what I mean? So are you like in school, Tanny, and that's why like you're studying to be a mathematician or something? Or are you out of school and your career requires you to do a lot of math? How many days do I have in the world? 2,581. So a decent amount, a healthy amount, a yummy amount, if you will. I've been playing in this world for a while at this point. Guys. We're at the tail end of this. Please, let me finish. We've come so far. Holy moly. Is that a lot? I don't feel like it's that long. Out of school, but I'm 13, and yeah, I know calculus and trigonometry. Wow. Wow. At 13, what was I learning? Algebra. And I was getting a lot of help. I hated it. For you, it's a lot? That makes sense. I mean, if you play enough in the same world, in a forever world, then eventually you'll get to this point. But I can understand if you don't have like crazy build ideas or something like that, it kind of can get monotonous. I mean, even with crazy ideas, like some of the ideas I have, it still gets monotonous. I guess it just depends on who you are, right? Oh no! Boom, dum, 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 boom, 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 boom. You watch on an iPad while you play on Minecraft Bedrock? Heck yeah. You don't play that much. You're busy. You got sports and stuff. That makes sense. I no longer play sports, so there's that. Unless it's for fun, which I do a couple of times a month. I do work out pretty regularly though. I don't have an iPad now that I'm thinking about it. Not that I need one. I have an iPhone, so it's. But I don't have any kind of tablet. I don't know if you can tell, Tanny, but I play on PC, so I play on Java. You usually watch live streams? Oh, okay. What is it about live streams that you like? I assume it has something to do with like the interaction. I'm so close to completing the slime layer. Yeah, I'm super, super duper close. You're working on a pizza tower. Ew. Wait, what does that even look like? How would you even do that? What an interesting build. That seems pretty sick if I'm being honest. So do you normally watch streams on YouTube? The carpet's going to take a while. Yeah, the design that goes on top of the slime is going to take a healthy amount of time. But, I mean, I've already done this, right? So, I don't want to say I'm ready for that grind, but, I mean, I've already committed to this, so I'm going to stick it out. Wait, there's a game called Pizza Tower that you watch? I've never even heard of that. What the heck do you do in that game? Yeah, I've done this, and yeah, I mean, I've worked on some pretty large projects in this world. That is true. When you consider how many days I've played in the world, it kind of makes sense. Bum, 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 bum. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Bum, bum, da, 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 da. The PC and Nintendo Switch indie game? Fast-paced game. Huh. What's the objective? Like, what's the point of the game? Is it like a tower defense game? Just utilizing pizza? Or are you stacking up pizzas to see how like high you can stack them? What a hilarious game. I love that. Pizza Tower. Let me see something really quick. There. See how this. But the only time I do math is when I want to wake up. Using an alarm app that you need to do math to stop the sound. That's the only way I may wake up in the morning. Ooh, are you a deep, like, hardcore sleeper? I am not. I'm kind of I'm a pretty light sleeper. Generally speaking, I'm a pretty light sleeper. Do I think I've spent over 2,000 hours on this world? No. I have not. Your protagonist is called Peppino Spaghetti. You work in a pizzeria. A flying pizza with a face tells you that a nearby castle-looking tower has a death ray that destroys your pizzeria. Oh, that's fascinating. What an interesting game. I don't have a Nintendo Switch. And I mean, I guess you can play it on PC. You said PC. But maybe I'll have to look at it on PC. But I really want to get a Switch. More for the fact that, like, my family and I can play. I think that would be a lot of fun, but it's a more family-friendly, like, system. Or it's family-oriented, I guess. Not that you can't play family games on other systems. They kind of focus on the family game playing. Lola followed the host. Ah, thank you, Lola, for the follow. Welcome. But it seems like a more family-oriented system and more kid-friendly. But then again, like I said, I don't have one, so I don't really know. See, I have a Switch for when I play with my family. Ah, see? I know growing up, my cousins were really into Nintendo. Mainly because it was more, like I said, family-oriented, and my aunt and uncle were not really into Nintendo, but they wanted to make sure that the games that my cousins played were, I guess, age-appropriate, if that makes sense. So, alright, we're on our final shulker box. A little bit saddened by this. Dude, I really wish I didn't die, but whatever. I mean, like, look how close we are. I gotta go get, like, another 8 shulker boxes worth of slime blocks. Something like that anyways. That's okay. I guess it gives me an opportunity to show people who haven't seen some of my builds in the overworld. There's that, I guess. A decent question though is what am I going to do with all the shulker boxes, you know? I have no clue. How do you get slime blocks? You can find a slime chunk and let slime spawn that way, which is, I imagine, one of the slower ways of doing it. You can make a slime farm in that slime chunk and it speeds it up. You can go to a swamp and slimes will spawn there. And you kill them, you get the slime balls, and then it takes 9 slime balls, makes 1 slime block. Or you can make like a slime farm that requires potions of infestation and potions of oozing. So really just depends on how you want to do it. Yeah, I gotta get, I think I lost, it wasn't exactly 8 shulker boxes because I had placed some slime. I think I lost just at 13,000 slime blocks when I died. It was really, really saddening. Because it happened like an hour after I finished collecting all 264,000 slime blocks or whatever it was. It was a very sad day in my world, not gonna lie. I'll probably make a farm because, you know, I make tons of farms. mean, honestly, if you change the name Minecraft to Farm Simulator, it almost kind of fits. That's really what most people do, right? Just make a bunch of farms, go mining, and then make some more farms so that you can collect more resources to do some kind of build. And maybe you have the patience to like actually start that build. Maybe you don't. Just kind of depends on the person, I guess. You have 125 farms in one world? What the heck? Why? You must have made like duplicate farms or like upgraded your farms by making a new one, right? That's like the only way that makes sense. That's such an insane amount of farms. I can't even fathom. I don't want to fathom, you know? You made 10 of each farm? Like out of boredom, or was there... There's no way there was like a necessity for that many farms. Were you just like testing rates or something? It took 800 hours? I can imagine. So did you follow guides to make those farms, or were they farms that you made on your own? Oh, it's such a disgusting amount of farms. You're gonna be my math guy for now? Bet. Bet. Thank you. I appreciate it. Oh, look at me flying. Just flying. You made them all on your own? Okay. That makes more sense as to why it took so long. Well, that's tippable. Gotta tip my hat to you, because there's just no way. Absolutely not. I don't think I'd ever. There would have to be a real need. Like, maybe I make a perimeter in the overworld and use portals to make, like... Because I know you can make some, like, super farms, but, like, I don't know, it's a solo player world, so there's, like, no real reason, you know what I mean? I mean, that makes sense. Do you go to Creative World in order to, like, test out your builds? I have a Creative World, but I don't ever use it. Place, thank you. Okay. Note, I'm not a gambler, I'm a scratcher. It's on a website. I don't even know what that means. But I'm gonna say okay. Speaking of gambling, I've gambled $1 and it disappeared in about 3.8 seconds, and that was enough. I haven't gambled since. I don't condone gambling. It's a great way to lose money. So, if you're gonna gamble, gamble responsibly. But I don't think I'll ever do it. I don't think I'll ever do it again. It hurt me way too bad. And it was only $1. I can't imagine being someone who loses like 50 grand. Psycho Fish, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. How's your day been? Bum, 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 bum. But speaking of losing 50 grand, I guess like if you're gambling that kind of money, then you're probably in a position. I don't want to say probably. But if you're gambling 50 grand, you probably have a decent amount of money on you, at least at that time. You like the border on the video? Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. I thought it looked cool. So, yeah. I just like the pixel art aspect of it. I don't know how long I'll keep it, but who knows. It looks cool for now. I foot itches so bad. Alright. Let me check something really quick. You like how it moves? Yeah, it adds a little bit of character to the stream, in my opinion. Slimed. I've always wanted to go on Nickelodeon and do the little slime thing, but I highly doubt that will ever happen. You never know. One can dream, right? You know what I wish I could do? Just listening to the song, I wish I could play piano. Now, I understand that if I take the time and take lessons, I could learn how. I get that. I just haven't, okay? Am I going to finish it today? I hope so. That's the goal. I should be able to. It's looking like I have enough. I didn't think I had enough, but maybe I do. I don't know. We'll see. There is a couple of things I need to check, though. Even though I died with a bunch of slime, I knew that I went overkill on the slime, but I didn't think that I had enough. Alright, Froggy, have a good one. Bloxifer. What's going on? How are you? Welcome to the stream. I hope you're doing alright today. Hey, I think I have enough slime. Oh my gosh. I don't have to go back and collect anymore, anymore. That's insane to me. I actually did it. So what am I doing? You're kind of new here? Okay, yeah. So I'm placing a bunch of slime blocks. Initially, when I started this, I have an idea for a mega build here in the end, and I thought it would be cool to have a floor in case I fell. And so I put slime blocks so I don't take any fall damage. But I know I have elytra. You can definitely use elytra. But as I started putting in the slime blocks, I realized that I want to put a design on the slime blocks. And so I'm going to use carpet to make that design, since you can fall onto carpet on top of slime and not take any fall damage. And so, yeah, that's what I'm working on right now, is just slowly but surely working through. Oh my gosh, guys. Oh my gosh, I did it. I actually did it. Add a staircase in the middle? There's no point in having a staircase because I'm going to be mining all this out. That's smart. Thank you. Thank you. So let's look at this. Hold on. Let's look at it. It's actually done. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I did it. I might have a panic attack. Holy, hold on, give me just a second. Let me calm down. I gotta breathe. Holy crap, I just did it. I can't believe I did it. I can't believe I did it. You guys, you don't know how long this took. Oh, I'm a little lightheaded. It took so long to collect all the slime. And it's done. I joined in the perfect stream view. Absolutely. Absolutely. Look at it. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, it's done. I gotta take a snapshot or something. 40 minutes of placing? I wish it was 40 minutes of placing. I wish it was 40 minutes of placing. It took me 60 hours to collect all the slime blocks, and then it's probably been 20 to 30 hours of placing slime. It looks Sigma. Yes. It's delicious. It's done. I do need to check something though, because there's a few sides that I didn't know if I wanted to make exactly. Well, I don't know how to explain it, but basically I need to make sure it's in line with this block. 25, 6, 7. Boom. Okay, cool. Or 256. I think it's this. Okay, this is perfectly in line. 256 there, right? Oh, let me just double check. And that's 256. Yes. Okay. Let's go to the other 4. Or the other 3. Looming is fun. Hey, how are you? Welcome to the stream. Cobblemon? No, this isn't Cobblemon. This is just a regular survival world. 40 minutes, more like 40 years. Exactly. Checks the first quarter. Alright, so right here is... It should be 0. Why is it not 0? Oh, I know why. I know why. Because that's 0. And then 256. Here we go. Double check it just to make sure. I always second guess myself. I don't know if you guys do that, but I do that all the time. Yep. All right. That one's good. We're checked off there. Can I play Cobblemon? I mean, yes, technically I can. Am I going to? No. I don't have any desire to play that right now anyways. But I've heard it's a fun game. All right. Let's see, it must feel good after finally finishing. Jump on the slime. I'm going to jump on the slime here in just a moment. It does feel good. It feels really good. It feels disturbingly good. All right. Negative 257. All right. Negative 257 and 0. Perfect. And then we have one more to check. Uno mas. All right, and this one is negative 257. All right. Negative 257. Bet. All right, we have a perfect square. There is an area where I placed like extra slime just in case I decided to. All right, cool. So it's right here. Boom. There's that. Let's make sure that all the corners are... After placing this many slime blocks, I need to make sure that it's perfect. Only 1K subs, bro? You're so underrated? Oh, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I don't know. I'm growing. It's getting there, slowly but surely. Alright, and then we gotta do this. And then I should be good. I'm not mistaking. And then we can go to the overworld and bring... I can take back some of the shulker boxes. That's perfect. And then once I bring back... I can take the shulker boxes to the overworld and then grab some of the wool that I have over there and bring it to the end and start working on the design that's going to be going onto the actual slime, which is kind of sick. You look like you should be verified. Really? I mean, I don't know. I definitely deserve more, but thank you. One day, we'll get there. Slowly but surely. Alright. We are done with the square. That is insane to me. I can get rid of all the dirt. I am a little bit sad because I got to figure out how I'm going to incorporate my little sand duper there, but let's go take stuff back to the overworld really quick and kind of get what's the word? Resituated here, maybe? I need that. Where's my axe? There it is. Alright, Soak Touch. Is there anything that has enough room for this? There we go. Okay, cool. We're good. And then we just pick up some of these. Summon the dragon? You're a sick individual. You know that? You know that, Blocks? You're sick. But I've already summoned them, all 20. There's no point in summoning them anymore, right? The only sad thing is I didn't realize that when you summon a dragon, it deletes the egg. And I never picked up the egg because I was like, I'll do it later. And, yeah, that didn't happen. So I don't have the egg in this world. So I may actually cheat and bring it into the world because I kind of want it. I don't know yet. I don't know. I haven't decided. All right, and we'll be back. Yeah, it's raining. Let's turn that down. All right. Cheat, huh? Yeah. If I really want the dragon egg, I'll cheat to get it. I'm not against it. I don't care. Do I have any chests? Make some more chests, I guess. I don't know, right here. Alright, cool. There's that. Pick this up. I don't want this at all, actually. I'll take the string, I guess. I don't want that. I should turn this into a video? I will be. I'm recording right now, so I have recording happening here. Alright, let's go in here real quick. I need to repair tools and stuff. I really need to finish this out, but I haven't yet. I have not yet. Grab all that. I don't need any of that stuff right now. I don't need that. I think I have all my pickaxes in here. Right? Yeah. But I'm pretty sure I need to turn most of those into netherite pickaxes. I need to fix my other netherite pickaxes. Yikes. Hi, Bloxer. Or Bloxifer. Have a good one. Appreciate you hanging out. It was nice chatting with you. Okay. Do I have any more netherite? I don't know if I have any more netherite. I need to fix the netherite pickaxes that I have. And then I also need... Wow, got a lot of shulkers. I don't have any netherite ingots. That's kind of sad. Just a little sad. It hurts me, not gonna lie, but that's okay. Oh wait, no, we got... Yeah, we got plenty. And we already have a netherite ingot. Okay, cool. So we can make a few more. I don't know how many more we can make, but make a few more. Let's go to the end really quick. And gather up some more gold, which I may have to AFK a bit. Just let it run for a second. Let's see here. I don't think I have any gold in here. I got a little bit. Is it enough though? Also, let's turn off that. I may not have enough here. 17 takes what, 4 and 4? Oh, we can make 5. Sick. Grab this. All right, so we happen to have enough gold. That's nice. Boom. Over here into the trading hall really quickly. Place that there. And place this. And then grab 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sick. Alright, maybe I don't have to upgrade or like repair my... no, I probably should. I should probably repair it. Yeah, I should probably just repair it right now. While I'm here. Like, can I actually repair it? I don't... Maybe I may not be able to, actually. Melon Man, what's up? Welcome to the stream. How are you? Question. I can give you an answer, depending on the question. Repair my netherite tools. Alright, now the question is, do I have enough allays over here to do this? Answer is no. Am I gonna put more allays in here? I don't know. Yeah, I know that you can repair them. I already have mending on them. I just need an XP farm to do it, which I don't have. Well, I do have one, but it doesn't work right now. So I just put. Oh, you know what I can do? Actually, I know what I can do. Hold on. Let's make some more. Yeah, we're gonna make some more rockets really quick. There, yeah. That, do that. We are set. Put that back in there, that back in there. I don't know why that's in there. I don't need the arrows either. I can get out of here. Got rockets, phase. That over there. I don't need that on me. We're gonna go trade with my villagers. And that's how we're gonna repair my tools. The blaze farm? I haven't actually made a blaze farm yet. That's something that I need to do. Kind of crazy that I haven't built one yet, but I haven't built that yet. Where did I put all those shulker boxes over here? Let me go grab some of those. Do I actually need all these? I don't really need all those, do I? How long have I been in this world? 2,584 days. So a pretty long time. We're actually gonna need all those. Actually, we will need these, won't we? Alright, let's go trade with villagers after we collect all this. Yeah. Yeah, it's a pretty long time. It is a really long time, actually. We're just gonna stick these here and... I don't know, right here, I guess. and just collect a bunch of pumpkins and melons. Is this thing full? Getting there. That's getting there. Anyways. You're playing Minecraft as you watch? Heck yeah. What are you working on? Is there room in here? You know what? Let's take this and put all this in there. We're gonna need this actually. Put all this in there. Make this go a little bit faster. Also, I don't need this in here, so this can go in here. I don't need that. I don't need the sand. Alright, cool. There we go. Realm server with your friends. I need the netherite upgrade template for your dim armor. I have not gotten all the trims. I've been lazy about doing that. I can't imagine going and getting all the trims. That seems like such a pain. And then to turn it all into netherite? Ugh. But I gotta tip my hat to anybody that does that. Yeah, it's just a tippable feat, you know what I mean? That would drive me insane doing that. I don't know how many melons I need to like max out my stuff, but I feel like it's a lot. Maybe it's not, who knows? We'll put pumpkins in here. You need a new template? Yes. Everything that you upgrade has to have a template, but you can duplicate the template. So you only need one template, and then you duplicate them with diamonds and netherrack, I believe. For the netherite one, I think you need different items for different trims. So one's gonna need like an iron ingot or something like that, from my understanding. You need like ender pearls for, I don't know, certain ones and stuff like that. But for like the netherite ingot, you just need netherrack, diamonds, and the initial template. I think they're only in bastions. They may be in fortresses, but I've never seen one in a fortress. I've only seen them in bastions. I'm pretty sure it's just bastions. You spawn nowhere near a bastion? Eek. I think I spawned pretty close to a fortress, and the fortress also has a bastion that spawned inside of it. Kind of weird. I've never seen anything like it. Didn't know that was a possibility, but apparently it is. Oh. Have the pumpkins out, I guess? Is this enough to repair all my tools? I doubt it. I doubt it. Let's just get more. Let's just to be safe, let's just grab more. Luckily, the funny thing is we're playing on a better than Bedrock server, and two bosses spawn practically right next to each other. Better than Bedrock server. I've never done any better than anything servers. I don't even play on servers, so there's that. Are these is it a good thing to have those bosses spawn in? Like, are they super important to the game? I don't know how they help you. It's a mod. Oh, so like the Better Than Minecraft mod. Okay, so I've heard of it. I've never played it. So what do these bosses drop? What makes them so important, I guess? If that makes any sense. Gotta go up. I even reach that? I can't even reach it. Hold on. We gotta do it this way. Not that way. That. There's nothing there. What am I doing? Alright. Maybe most of the pumpkins? I guess not. Missed. One of them drops an item similar to an Infinity Gauntlet called the Nether Gauntlet, which has an attack that does 20 hearts and one-shots iron armor. It also heals. That's insane. What the heck? That sounds sick, though. I guess everything's down here now? Alright. I'm not going to wait for that to funnel down. We'll just take what we have here. And then I can stick that in there. Okay, cool. So put these in here. That, and then we have this. 1, 2, 2. Stuff in it? Yes, they do. Yes, okay, cool. And then now I can grab more rockets out. Where did I put those rockets? Actually, I need to grab my that and that. Alright, cool. Now we can go. There's a sword that does 10 plus attack damage, also dropped from the same boss. You also get their head as a trophy. Pretty good for decoration. Oh, sick. So do you get to spawn them in pretty often? Or is it like a, you kill it, you can only kill it once, and if it drops what you want, then great. I don't know, like I said, I've never played Better Than Minecraft, so I don't know how all that works. That sounds sick, though. Dun, 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 dun. Hold on 1 second. Okay. We have slept. Let's go trade Trade some farmers here. See what we get. Grab that, grab that. We'll do pumpkins first. Alright, here we go. This is going to take a little bit, but that's okay. Multiple spawn locations and it doesn't respawn, you have to find a new one. Ah, that's cool. So there is some like risk reward if you don't kill it. So question, does it stay there? If you kill it, does it stay in that same area? If you don't kill it, I mean? So like if I know that I'm not strong enough to take it on right now, I can come back and kill it later, at a later date. I don't know if that makes much sense. These things called basalt cobblers have a lot of range and quick cooldowns, so swords are useless. Alright. I don't know if I ever want to take that on. Maybe someday. But not today. I'm so addicted to this world at the moment that I don't really want to... I don't really want to mess with anything, you know what I mean? Okay, so they're weak, but you just can't kill them. I mean, I'm sure you can kill them with a sword if you... But it's just really, really difficult to do so. Okay. That's insane. That is so insane. Sounds like a really, really cool, a really cool mod, though. These guys. Alright. So one trip down this whole thing basically repairs your pickaxe all the way. That's nice to know. Where did I take them from the first time? And then we can do this. Put those in there. Do it this way. So did you recently start playing this mod pack, or is it something you've played for a long time? Up, up, up. Revamp the entire Nether End and also adds a lot to the overworld. And I imagine it does. We are 50 days. This is your first time playing. Oh, dude, I bet you it's an amazing experience. I bet it's such a great experience. Kind of like fits in with that first 2-week vibe of playing Minecraft, right? Come on. We're almost there. Oh, it didn't finish it? Okay, there we go. That out. I'd love to see you play it, and yes, to answer your question, okay. I'm sure someday I'll get around to it. I'm just so addicted to this world, mainly because I put a ridiculous amount of time into it, and it's the world that I make YouTube videos on, so... But maybe if I get to like a certain subscriber level or something like that, I don't know. Wow. That, these. Understandable, yeah. I have like a kind of an addictive nature. So I get hyper obsessed about things and really into things. It's really weird because usually it only lasts like a month or two. But I've been playing in this world for, I don't know, roughly a year, something like that. And I've just been super addicted to it. Granted, this is the only world that I've built stuff that's like this cool, you know what I mean? So, there's that. Oh, Melman, thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate that a lot. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's part of growing on YouTube, I suppose. Or any platform for that matter. I would be lying if I said, you know, I didn't want more subscribers and more people watching, because I definitely would love that, but, you know, it's all part of the journey, right? I think that's what I love about YouTube in general, or just any platform that you put content into, especially if you put like a lot of time and you dedicate yourself to it. It's the journey that really is, like, looking back on it, it's getting to this point in my world, getting to this point on my YouTube channel has been super rewarding, and I've just had a blast working towards this point. So I'm excited to see what happens in the next year, because I've only had this world for a year and I've made it this far. What's another year gonna look like? You know what I mean? I'm also streaming on multiple platforms now. So today is the first time I've ever streamed on TikTok. So I'm streaming on TikTok. I stream on Kick. Obviously I'm on YouTube, and then I'm also streaming on Twitter for the first time. Just testing different things out, seeing how it goes, and I don't know, trying to get a little bit more exposure if that's, you know, possible. Trying to enjoy the opportunity as much as I can. Next. How many subs did I have when I started the Worlds? 50. Yeah. Not very many. I was around 50. Maybe, like, give or take 5 or 10. But I think it was like 52 or something like that. I need melons. Yeah, I've grown a lot. This world has helped me do that. I've also taken a whole lot more, like, what's the word? I've been more intentional with this world, if that makes sense. And just really intentional with how I edit, and really focusing on trying to make each video that I put out better than the previous one. So that seems to be working well for me anyways. Progress makes profit. That's true. I try not to overthink the growth, you know? I think if you get into YouTube and you start focusing on, you know, where you are in comparison to other creators and stuff like that, you're setting yourself up to be frustrated, and I don't know. At least that's been my experience. All right, I don't need any of those. We can now go. All right, we got this pickaxe. That pickaxe. We have chests. All right, we can go back to the end. Yeah, we can go back to the end, because now we got to start setting up a bunch of beacons and basically start the process of mining out the end island. So that should be fun. I don't know. That's a really good question. Some live streams I've gained like 40 subscribers, others I'll gain 1. And then I've had one video that gained me basically 1,000 subscribers, and then I've had another one that gave me like 200. It's really, I'm such a small channel, and the community for this channel is so small that I don't really have like an average, if that makes sense. Bum 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 bum. Oh wait. Nah, never mind. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Don't need the other stuff yet. How did I make the background? I didn't make the background. I downloaded it. So someone else made it who's way more talented than I am, and then I downloaded it because they allow you to download it. And you can find stream overlays on the internet. It just kind of depends on what you want to, like. Some are free, some you have to pay for, things of that nature. Looks good. Thank you. I love the pixel art kind of theme. I don't know. I think it looks awesome. So. Boom, boom. Okay. We are setting up beacons, right? Yes. Also, I want to put this here. My food. I need the pickaxes. And then we're going to set up some beacons. I don't have a whole lot. I mean, I have a lot of beacons, but I don't have a lot of iron on me. That's okay. We'll figure it out. We'll just make as many beacons as we can. Is that all the iron I have? Iron blocks. Huh. Kind of saddening. I don't have a whole lot, but I don't know. Can I set one up down here? Right here, maybe? I don't know, like right here? I guess I can test it out. Does that work? I think it works. Give me this back. Right, cool. Let's see. The thing is, I play on Twitch, so I suck at combat. I'd love to make content on Minecraft, but I can't, and it looks bad on my phone. Yeah, that's one of the hard things, is getting a system that allows you to make Minecraft content that looks good. But I will say this, like, it is better to get started and at least try before. Hold on, where's the center of this? Yeah, it's better to like start and get better than it is to worry about like what people think about how it looks. You need a recorder card? That's definitely important. But don't overthink the quality. Like, if it's something that you know you want to try and you want to do, it's better to start and work on the craft as a whole than it is to worry about quality. Obviously, you want to make the best videos that you can, but I would focus on, like, if you can't record in high definition, then you can't record in that. At the very least, you can work on audio and making sure that it sounds right. You can work on the story that you're trying to tell, and like, how do you piece together a good story? Things of that nature. Does that make sense? I didn't realize that you had recording cards for Switches. I don't have a Switch, so I don't, like, I've never used one. If that makes any sense at all? Awesome. There's one. What is it, like 50 blocks this way or something like that? I don't know. We'll just see where it starts to run out. Let's see. Resetting. So it's about right here. I might be able to just go all the way over here. There might be a couple of dead areas, I don't know. Maybe if I put one like right here. Area. That seems like a good spot. I may have to go back to the overworld and gather some more iron blocks. It's kind of crazy, but I've used up a lot of iron recently. And I never thought I would need like a major iron golem farm, but maybe I do. I don't know. I thought if I played in the world long enough that it really wouldn't matter, but it actually does. Especially when you're making massive builds like I've been making. English is not easy, apparently. Okay, yeah, we need more iron. We need more iron. Okay, well, let's go grab that. How much iron do I have? I have no clue. Find out shortly. In the next episode of Minecraft with Splunky. Also need to get rid of all this dirt. Okay, how much iron do I have? Do I have any lying around? There's some more iron. I don't think I have any in my super storage. I think I took it all out. That is true. The sad thing is it's the only language that I know. It's the only language that I speak, and I'm just not good at speaking it. I guess I'm better at speaking it than I am writing it, but I'm definitely not good at writing it. Lord have mercy. You know? The iron in here. You gonna surprise me, game, with some iron? Some iron. Over here. There's some iron. That's nice to see. Get these all out of here. I don't need them. They can eventually despawn. Walk this direction, walk around, let it despawn. Have any iron sitting in here? No, why would I have iron in there? Okay, we're gonna go see if I have any in my super storage area. Hopefully I do. You found a bastion? Heck yeah, congratulations. Do we have any iron in our super storage? I hope so. I don't think I do though. Oh, I lied. Alright, bet. Never mind then, we're good. Okay, redstone there, don't need that. I should have enough iron to set up all the beacons I need. I'm hoping. Alright, cool. Let's head back. Upgrade template the first try. Wow. Wow. Look at you. Look at the luck there. Feels good, doesn't it? Feels so good. I know you feel like a champ at the moment. So is it harder to find a bastion in the Better Than Minecraft mod? Like, does it add other, I guess, structures into the game that makes it harder to find a bastion? I don't know if that makes much sense. Bow, 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 bow. Okay, that makes sense. That's kind of annoying. And by kinda, I mean that's really annoying. Oh my gosh, it's the one thing I hate about Elytra. You died in lava? No! That's painful. I've been there. I've been there. I'm saddened by this. But in some kind of weird way, I guess I was here for it. Right. Hold on. We're gonna find out. Ah, 2021 to 30. Something like this. We can place it right here. I was going the wrong direction. Okay, whatever. We'll just place one on the other side of this platform and just see how it goes. Right here or something. Let's make it closer. Right here, maybe? Maybe like right here. Yeah, right here seems fine. I did a gravestone mod, so your stuff might be savable. Okay, that's at least nice. I don't have that in this game, so if I die, then I lose it. Or if I die in lava, I basically lose all my stuff. Oh, let me out. Let me out. Let me out. Out. Let me out. Thank you. In a really weird spot, my brother. You need a lot of buckets and blocks. Oh yeah, because you got to break it. I don't know how great. Do gravestones, when you break them, does it like throw your stuff around like when you die, or does it all land in like one block? I don't know if that. I think that makes sense. I don't have my beacons. That would be kind of important. Anything else? Oh, okay, 3x3 block radius. Ah! That's gross. Oh, so like this long. I guess it's not horrible. Could be worse. We'll put another one on this corner. Bum, 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 bum. Right. Also, I want to look at look at my stats really quick. I want to see how many slime blocks I actually placed. Exactly 263,790. Wow. Wow, that is insane. The better the bedrock mod adds a corpse that doesn't burn and acts like a gravestone if the gravestone gets obstructed. That's cool. I've never even heard of that. Okay. Ooh. Seems like a decent spot. Hold on, right about there. What kind of notification? You wish water didn't vaporize? That would be so nice. I'm willing to bet there's someone out there that has figured out how to get water into the Nether. By tricking the system somehow. But if water didn't vaporize, it almost defeats the purpose, right? Sort of. Takes away that risk factor almost. I mean, not entirely, but kind of. I guess it's a little different since you have gravestone, like a gravestone mod. So I guess it doesn't, really matter, but... Boom, boom, boom. I really wish they would add another... Okay, these are things that I wish they would do. I wish they would make the portal in Ancient Cities actually useful, rather than it just being cosmetic. And maybe they have plans for it in the future, but I don't know. And then I really wish they would add, like I would really wish they would update the end. You know what I mean? I know end cities are cool, but like, I mean, besides that, what do you do in the end? It's like, eh. And I know mods are like, you can use mods, but I don't know. I feel like vanilla Minecraft sometimes is just missing that little spunk. You know, it's cool having them. I love that they add like new, you know, creatures and animals and stuff. But like, there's a piece of me that's like, why don't we just make the end, I don't know, cooler or something? Or give me a use for the dragon egg, something like that. You know, that mod revamps the end. Ooh, that's cool. Getting really close to being able to start mining out the end. This should be fun. And by fun, I mean it should take a very long time, and I'm gonna probably be sick of the end. But whatever. Excuse me, sir. But I'm also not a developer, so, you know, there's that. I don't know how difficult it is to add that stuff. I don't make mods either, so I don't know how difficult it is to build mods. I know it's not easy, so there's that. Brother. There we go, thank you. I'm not entirely sure if this covers the entire end, but hopefully it does. Or at the very least, I hope it covers most of the end. Okay. I think I only have to place one more. Then we should be good to go. I think it's like right here. Do I need to place it? I think we should be good to go. I have to basically please every block. I have to replace every block in the nether with salt and stuff. You ratio it with a terrain mod. Ew. That doesn't sound fun to do, but then again, it's probably fun to someone who likes making mods. You know? Which is not me. But I appreciate the work that they put in, you know? The few times that I've played modded Minecraft, I mean I have mods in this world, but most of them are like quality of life mods. Like being able to insta-mine Endstone and Deep Slate. Which I guess is somewhat game breaking, but it's not like, I don't know. I don't have like overpowered gear. I wish they would add bosses to vanilla that would allow you to get gear that's better than netherite, because like netherite, the amount of work that goes into getting netherite, it doesn't feel like the upgrade is actually worth it. Like it's not that much better than diamond that it seems like it's really worth going to get. I would rather fight a boss that is difficult to kill and get like upgrade drops that way that are actually meaningful. But that's just my 2 cents. Alright, cool. I think that's all we need. And now we can start mining out the the end island. It should be fun. And by fun, I mean probably not that fun, but I gotta upgrade all this at some point. Okay. Wow, this looks crazy actually. Let's get rid of the dirt, though. I know I have a shovel somewhere. Do I need this dirt? Probably. But whatever. I mean, how many stacks of dirt is it? 10? It's not that bad. You made it to the gravestone, heck yeah. The joys of having to collect that. I'm assuming you're using sand, and what else would you be using? Wood, I don't know. Well. Someday I'm gonna have to remove these, and that's not gonna be a lot of fun. Or maybe I just change my mindset instead of crying about it. I'm just like, you know what, this is gonna be great. I'm gonna love getting all these pillars and mining them down. It's gonna be amazing. I have the opportunity to mine out all the pillars in the end. You almost died in the lava again? Oh no. So if you die again with one gravestone up, does it delete that gravestone? Or do you have multiple gravestones at that point? Because if it deletes it, I'd be terrified. It doesn't? Okay, that's nice. I would be so sad if it did. Congratulations on retrieving it. Let me do something really quick here. That is wow. Okay. That. Oh, there we go. Sick. And I can go over here really quick. 1 second. Okay. My hands are so sweaty right now. And I don't know why. There's a drop off up. You know what? Let me just go place. I guess it's way over there. Doesn't matter. So what did you go into the Nether for initially? Oh, it was for the template, right? glad you got it back. Congratulations. Ow. Get rid of this section here. You also found another? Heck yeah. Heck yeah! What you'd love to see. Now you get to duplicate them. Bum 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 bum. Can I run through this pillar backwards? That's the real question. Oh my gosh, I did. Did it get stopped? That's cool. I feel good about that. For some odd reason. Do I want this? Not really. But I'm gonna collect it anyways, because why not? Because why the heck not, you know what I mean? No one can stop me from doing it. If you fall on an Enderman, do you take damage? Tanny, welcome back. Welcome, 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 welcome back. You do take damage. Ah, that's a bit concerning. Because I want to fly up and then fall down and just bounce around on the slime, but I don't want to hit an Enderman and take damage. I'm not trying to die. You know? I don't know how much gunpowder I have in the overworld. I don't think it's very much. Alright, we are clear of all the stuffs. That feels great. I know the slime block will break the fall, but if I hit an Enderman, then I just die, right? So I guess we can try it out anyways. How high do we go? Over here. Alright, let's see how this goes. Oh my gosh. Oh, you don't jump as high. Oh, it doesn't bounce as high as I thought it would. That is cool. It's still cool. Alright, cool. Alright, sick. Let's get rid of this. This will be the first thing I mine out. And then, yeah, we'll go from there. I don't think I'm going to collect any of this up, but... do I collect that? Nah. Nah, or not. Oh, the slime block does break it if you fall on. Okay, cool. Sick. Well, then I had nothing to worry about there. I was expecting to jump higher, though. I'll be honest with you. Or bounce higher, I guess, is the correct term there, but whatever. Alright, we need chests. And then, where do I even start? I guess we start, like, right here. And just see how this goes, right? Oh, do I need to put... I may need to move a, I may need to move... Oh, dude, chill. Chill, man. It was... I didn't do that on purpose. I wasn't even looking at you. There's a limit? Oh, that's so dumb. Whatever, it's still cool. The floor is still cool, I don't care what anyone says. We gotta put a beacon up over here. Somewhere near the center. Another dirt block? Out of here, dirt block. It feels really weird walking around. I've done nothing but fly this entire time. Alright. We'll set this up right here. One, two, three, 4, 5, 4. Dun. Okay. Bed skis, there we go. Found fire resistance. That's always nice to have, especially when you're working around lava. I think I have an entire shulker box of fire resistance potions. I think. No guarantee though, but I think I do. Now that I'm thinking about it, I may actually have to go put down some carpet. Around my little Enderman farm so that I have a place to repair my tools relatively quickly. That might be a good idea. I don't know, we'll mine for a little bit because I haven't done any mining in a very long time, and so start clearing this out, and then once my tools are about to break, then I'll go place carpet. At that point, I can start placing some carpet. See ya. Um. Okay. All right. Sorry about that. I don't know. Let's go down 3 levels. 1, 2, and 3. We'll do it like this. We're just gonna mine. Am I collecting everything? I am. Okay. Bum, 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 bum. Now it's starting to get hot in here. Boom. Lost 106 levels. Oh, that's pain. Oh, that is pure pain. I hate that for you. I really do. I hate that for you. But at least you got your stuff back. There's that. Let's see. You sat in a blaze grinder for 6 hours. Ugh. Oh, that's disgusting. That is such a long time. Sit at a grinder, that is. Though I've AFK'd at a mob farm for that long, so. But I wasn't like collecting XP or anything. It wasn't an XP farm or anything like that. It was just me chilling and collecting their drops. So it's a little bit different in that regard. That looks kind of crazy. Made it home with 3 templates, so you're so you're finished. You've done it. One of the best feelings is when you make it back to your to your base after you've done something like that. I think I want to do 4 instead of 5. I don't know if it's any faster, but it feels like it's a little bit faster this. I'm wondering if it would be better if I mined from the outside in. Does that make sense? I don't know. Maybe not. because if I mine from the outside and like shave it inwards, I don't know. I don't really know. Does adding netherite to diamond armor repair its durability? I don't think so. But maybe. I don't know. It's a really good question. I don't think it does. Here, just place this here, I guess. Alright, cool. Go grab the other stuff. Yeah, I think I'm going to start on the outside. For some reason in my head, I want this to be even. It sounds really dumb, but makes it a bit more manageable, it feels like. Even though that's not true at all, but makes me feel better inside if I do it that way. Like, make it a box. If that makes any sense. So what's the furthest sticking point? That point? Just get rid of that. Yeah. Then if I go this, 1, 2, 3. All right, cool. I can do that. Like this. Arguably one of the dumbest ways of going about doing this, but I don't care. Just mining in stone to break it, rinse and repeat kind of thing. Awesome. Okay, so this is where we want it to be. Get rid of all this. As much of it as I can. Just gonna get rid of all of it. I don't care. Getting rid of all of it. I can reach it. Bum bum bum. Bum 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 bum. Alright. Hey! Look at all the instone, it's delicious looking. Alright, so then... Na-na-na-na. Do-do-do-do. Oh, the stretch. The stretch is kind of insane. Ah, that was a legendary stretch. That felt good. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. No, no, no. Alright, there we go. Why are you mining out the end island? For the mega build. So I need the end island to be gone. And I could use a TNT duper, but there's a little piece of me that hopes that someday Mojang and Microsoft make Endstone an item that can be turned into different kind of blocks other than Endstone bricks. A whole lot more other blocks and stuff. I don't know, what else can you make out of this? Nothing else? So, I don't know, just in case I ever need it. So I'm mining it out, and I could, like I said, I could use TNT dupers, but there's a little piece of me that's afraid that the TNT will fall too far and end up destroying all the slime that I put in, so that just doesn't seem like a very good idea. You know what I mean? I could be wrong, but in fact, it's probably likely that I'm wrong. And I could probably use a TNT duper, but we're gonna mine out some Endstone, and yeah, maybe at some point I will use the TNT duper. I don't know. What am I building? So the idea is to build. I'm building like a subscriber or membership only area, and for like my, memberships from YouTube and I guess from other streaming platforms. But it's going to be a planet that's exploding, and there's going to be a spaceship that's shooting the planet, which is why it's exploding. But it's going to be a monument for like Optic Gaming, because they're the reasons they're the reason I got like into content creation, and they're my favorite gaming organization, and so just kind of a shout out, almost thank you to them for like putting out the content that they do and the content that they've been putting out for years. Like I've watched their content when I like wasn't in the best mental space, and it's just a thank you to them. So yeah, that's the idea. Gotta go. All right, Melon, have a good one. Thank you for hanging out. It was fun while it lasted. This is where I'm going to. Bum, 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 bum. You'll be back? All right. Bum, 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 bum. Ugh. Alright, gathering stuff on slime, not fun. Not fun at all. Highly do not recommend. That piece is shaved off. All right. It's gonna be kind of a pain until I get all of this shaved down to like an actual box. Way over there. That's what. I guess I could do it like this. How'd I miss that? What the heck? Alrighty. Don't really want to think about how long this is going to take, but yeah, it's going to be a while, isn't it? Will it? I mean, I don't. Yeah, I really don't want to think about how long it's going to take. It's going to take a while. It's going to take a long while. That's okay, though. Ooh. Go. Really just need to pay attention to my pickaxe more than anything. At the last, I think it is. Ah, darn. Whatever, I'm down here, might as well collect it, right? All right. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, man. All right. What is this? $93. That's perfectly in line. Fall down here. Get rid of any of this. Yeah. Gotcha. You gonna teleport up here, or how's that work? Can he teleport up here? I don't know. I think he can. I don't know for sure. Which then means if that's 94, that means this needs to be what? $93, I mean. Basically gotta get rid of, just get rid of all. This will be fine here. Let me see over here. $94. Should go. Right, like that. And alright, cool. We can just get rid of all that. Sick. Oh, does that disappear? That disappears. Yeah. Okay. Okay, hold on. I think one more layer has to disappear. No, 94 stays, right? No, it's 93. 94 has to go. Okay. Then this has to go. Which then means over here it has to be what? Negative. Right here, this. Oh, right. Right. Bow, chicka, picka, bow, picka, picka, bow, 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 now, now. Right. What's my Y level? 56? Yeah. I need to see it. Let's see it. Yikes. Wow. Wow, wow. Mm-hmm. We are running out of durability quite quickly here, aren't we? Back over here. Oh, wow, 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 wow. Whoops. Wasn't paying attention there. That feels bad. Not the easiest item to get in the game, but that's okay. Not the hardest item to get in the game either, so there's that. Glad to know that I broke... I don't know, that pickaxe has lasted so long. What a sad day, man. What a very sad day. Bum 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 bum. Bum bum bum. Nice, there's a massive gap. That's always cool. Love to see that. Right, okay, cool. We're good, we're good. This be... You know what, this might be easier if I just get rid of this. I know what I'm doing. Let's redo this. Not redo, but... change how we're doing this. The whole pillar has to get it torn out anyways, so... Have a bunch of this and then go. We'll empty out our inventory and then we'll come back. Like this. Not mistaking. That 3. Alright. Boom, boom, boom. Actually, maybe it's faster to do it this way? I don't know. Maybe it's not. Actually, I don't think it really matters how I do it. This is not going to be fast no matter what, so... Bum 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 bum. Can't reach it. Come on. Banana. Bum 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 bum. Right. The more I do this, the more I realize I'm probably going to use TNT dupers, but whatever. We're mining for now. I'm pretty sure I'm going to use TNT dupers because holy moly, this is going to be a pain in the butt to do. But I do want to collect some of this stuff, so there's also that aspect of like I do want to collect some Instone just in case I ever use it. Just in case I ever use it. Also don't really remember how to set up TNT dupers. I'm trying to think. I don't use the slime. LOL. LOLs. Alright. So there's that aspect of it, but I think I'm going to use TNT dupers. I was over here. Alright. Get rid of all that. Cross that bridge when we get there. Do. Bum bum ba na na num num. Bum bum ba na na num num. Doo 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 doo. Dum dum dum. Oh no. Alright, yeah, we're definitely gonna get TNT Dupers. This is gonna take forever. I do gotta be super careful about... Will I ever need more than this many chests worth of... I doubt it. I doubt it. I highly, 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 highly doubt it. But I guess you never really know. Do I really want to mine up 2 million pieces of stone? I don't think I do. Roughly 2 million, give or take, I'm sure some. It is cool kind of seeing it come together though. Oh, what would be required and how high would I have to make them? Let's see. What's the highest point here? Around here? That's 65, so it needs to be at least 10, because they can fall 77 blocks. The minimum is this height. I probably, with a blast radius of 4, that's probably how high I want to go. Like, bare minimum is like 82. Yeah. Maybe we'll build them at 85. Is that what that's on? Hold on. It is. Perfect. So we'll do this so I know exactly which pillar. Let's see how long it's. Okay, so then I know that that's the player, right? Which means, what do I need to get rid of? I need to cover this in a box of obsidian, I think. I also need to get rid of all this. Then I need to try not to blow up any of this. By level 1. Okay. So, figure this out. Let's go collect this stuff up really quick. We're not mining this out by hand. Absolutely not. Not doing it. Forget about it. Alright, let's get rid of this guy. Get it out of here. Get rid of it. Get rid of it. Get rid of it. Get rid of it. Yeah. Just delete it from the game. Done out. Okay. We basically got to get all this stuff back to the overworld really quick, and then from there, I can start figuring out how the heck I'm going to put the TNT dupers in. Honestly, I may have to do it at the highest point. The TNT dupers don't. I don't know yet. I'll figure that out here in a bit. Let's go ahead and take this stuff up. There's that, and then I can do this. that in here, and then all these are empty, right? Where am I going? Over here. Alright. Ba 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 ba. True. Where are they? To the first level here. That. And here. Together, how many more? 4 plus 11, 2, 15. Hey! Okay, I'm coming. Bum, 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 bum. Ugh. Alright, let's take these back. Grab those last few and then start grabbing stuff that we need for the whatchamacallit, TNT dupers. Okay, next we need obsidian. Apply into that. It just started raining. Heck yeah. That feels so good. Alright, cool. We need obsidian. How much do we need? I don't know. Poker box, maybe? Probably all we need. I really have no idea. That's more. Okay. What else do we need? What is required for a TNT duper? I don't remember anymore. I genuinely have no earthly idea what I need for a TNT duper. Let's see. I think I need to go get corn. think this is the okay. It shouldn't be too difficult to do, but I mean, I say that I could be super wrong here, but we need observers. I mean to do that. Not mean to set that off. All this. Is there any room in here? Okay. I don't know where. I feel like I have a ton of observers somewhere. Where did I put them? No earthly idea. I don't know. I have a couple of shulker boxes though. Alright, how many different items are there? Slime, observers, sticky piston. We have decent amount of slime. That's probably enough slime for everything. Would hope it is. I do need slime balls. There's that. I have a problem. Oh, well, is it? Not really. We have 36 in here, and then whatever's down here. Alright, cool. So there's that. Plus the other slime that we have. So we got the slime balls. We do need the observers, and I need to figure out where I put all the observers that I made. Because I made like a metric ton of observers in accident because I miscounted. At least I think I did. I don't know if I actually did. Also need a lot of TNT, so I need like a stack of TNT. Yeah. Alright, I'm coming. I'm on my way. 1 second. What are you doing? Alright. There's observers right there. Okay, so we got the observers. What else do I need? Sticky pistons. Got how many? Yeah? I'll get you in the car? Okay. On my way. Be right back, guys. Okay. So the next thing we need is walls, TNTs, minecarts. Have to be stone walls. Guess it doesn't really matter. Cobblestone really quickly. That'll be enough. Need activator rails, right? Let's see here. I don't have any of this stuff for it. No, it's a detector. And stone plate. How much I needed that, so stone, redstone. You have iron somewhere in here, right? Something like that. Yeah. Just need regular stone. I have a ton of that somewhere. Okay, there. Cool. So there's that. Redstone. All we need is the iron. Check. Pistons. Need the return. Obsidian. Okay. Obsidian, we have the observers, we have redstone, that's not a problem. We need iron trap doors. Need repeaters, not comparators. 6. We can take some of the wood. Help me. Aid. More redstone. Why not? What else? Repeaters. We need the more stick. Actually need there's that. Cobblestone, is it iron or is it red? I can't remember to make a sticky piston. I think it's iron. No, I think it is just red. Nope. that enough? I feel like that's enough. I genuinely have no idea if that's enough, but I feel like it is. I feel like that's a decent amount. Maybe not. I think it is. Let's see here. 2 sticky pistons for each. Actually, let's do this first. Next. Okay. There's that. Covers the sticky pistons. Obsidians check. We have enough sticks and whatnot to make. Do that. And then I need regular stone, I think. Plenty of those. I'll have the ability to make more if I need to. We need iron trapdoors. We will make 16. That should be enough. The check. Servers check. Walls. We need the fans. We need the detector rails as well, which we have. Make pins, TNT, and alright, cool. We have just about everything. We just need to go get the fans and then make everything in the end. Shouldn't be too hard. We can just fly. Should be okay. Think we're set. Think. How high should it be that slime blocks don't blow up? So a TNT can drop 77 blocks. The top of the end, I don't know, I have to be like at the tallest, just above. I think I have to be like 10 blocks above the tallest pillar in the end, if that makes sense. So a minimum of 10 blocks so that TNT doesn't explode and like blow up the machine. But what was that looking for? Looking for rockets. We need a bunch of fans. We gotta go to whatchamacallit. Actually, we should probably try and get some TNT really quick. I'm gonna sit up here for a minute. I don't know how much TNT we need. Probably. Hello, man. Welcome back. Welcome, 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 welcome. I have stopped mining the end, and now it's time to blow it up because that was not fun at all. My head itches. Okay. I think I have sand in here. That's my TNT bucket, if you will. I don't know how many stacks of TNT I need. Like, do I want a stack of TNT? I don't think this produces enough TNT fast enough. I really should work on making a gunpowder farm, but... Or, I mean, not producing TNT, but gunpowder. You know what I meant, dadgummit. Alright, I'm too bored. We're gonna go check it. One. Alright, it's working. That's good. Oh, there's TNT somewhere in here. I'm wondering if it's behind. Might be behind. Let's check back here. There we go. Ah, there we go. Don't die. No dying. Dying's not good. How much do I have in here? A lot. I'm just shy of having enough to make. So sad, dude. Why am I zooming so fast? Stop it. Alright. I don't know, that's enough TNT. I don't need to make that much. I probably need like 10. Yeah, this is my mob farm. Really large and kind of ugly, but yeah, my mob farm. That's it. And we have sand in here already. So all we need now are the fans, which I have to go to a coral reef. Coral ocean or whatever, which I think is like somewhere this direction. Like 2,000 blocks if I'm not mistaken. I don't remember exactly, but it's like way this way. Thank you. Yeah, I built it a long time ago. It was one of the first farms that I think I built in the game, or in this world. Built it a very long time ago. It's been super useful, not gonna lie. Been super duper useful over the years. I've only played in the world a year, so there's that. Yeah. It's gonna get real laggy for a bit. Is that an ocean monument? It is. That's cool. I don't remember that being there. I'm sure I've flown past it probably 17 times, but I still don't remember it being there. Ooh, yeah, that's a nice one. What a nice enchantment on it. There's another ocean monument. Look at there. And another. Okay, there's just a ton of ocean monuments out here. What are the chances I come by a, not a coral reef, is it? What is it called? Warm ocean with, is it just called a coral reef? I don't know what it's called in Minecraft. I mean, it is a coral reef, but I don't know what it's actually called in Minecraft. I know it's near a desert. They spawn near deserts. Maybe over here. There's a village. That's not useful to me in any way. What time is it? I got a meeting to go to in an hour. That should be fun. Come on, game. Give me the reef I'm looking for. Ah, there we go. Look at there. The only sad thing is I don't have any of the water-based enchantments that you need, so... This is going to be kind of a pain. I think I need these. Let me see. Yeah, I need the fans. These. I don't think the other ones work. I don't know. What is this? Is that considered a fan too? It is. Guess any of the fans work? You're lagging so bad? Alright, Milliman. Be safe driving. I don't know how many of these I need. But I imagine I'm gonna need like maybe half a stack. That one. I consider it a fan. Then yeah, that works. Okay. I think I need that. This. That. That one. That one. That one possibly. That one maybe. This one. Come up really quickly. Ooh, what's this one? Bubble coral fan. Okay, cool. I mean, how many of these do I need to run at one time? I don't know. I have no earthly idea. Let's get a few more. Just so I can feel a little bit better. Alright, I think that's enough. Alright. That should be enough. And if it's not enough, then whatever. It is what it is. Pump, pump, down, wow. Wow, wow. Ugh. Alright. So basically I have to build them from up here. I need to cover that entirely in obsidian. That sounds not fun. Unless I mine all that out, which do I want to do that? Not really. Really don't want to do that. What's my Y level? 109. So if I build them up here, then mine this down 10 levels. That seems like a horrible idea. I don't know how I want to go about doing this. I mean, these have to be mined out anyways at some point, so that. I'm just trying to think about how I want to do this. Well, I know first things first is I need to cover the end portal. Or the overworld portal. Before I start this. It's just the top though, right? I think it's just the top that I have to cover. Or I hope. I think it's just that. I don't remember. Let me see. Okay. So, I think that's good, but maybe... Maybe we do it like this as well. Safe? I'd rather be safe than sorry, you know what I mean? Alright, cool. I think that's okay. We can get rid of these. Then I guess we just build it up this level. Yeah, I think this is going to be the level that we have on. But I'll probably do that next stream. I got to get ready for a meeting. I also need to probably lower these down just a little bit. There's that. Cool. Anyways, thank you guys for hanging out. Had a really fun stream. I wish you guys the best. Y'all have a good one. I'm out of here. Goodbye.